Hi friends, my name is Pam and I am leader in the Middleton East Girls Home Group. So far this year we have been talking about the story of the Bible. We want the story of the Bible to shape our lives. But what does that look like? How should this little library shape my life? As a follower of Jesus, one big way the Bible shapes my life is through prayer. When you heard the word prayer, what comes up to your mind? Maybe a picture like this comes to your mind, or perhaps something like this. Or even this. This is a famous site in Jerusalem called the Western Wall. It is the only remaining wall of the ancient temple in Israel. Jewish people from all over the world come here to pray. If this is what we think of when we hear the word prayer, we might write a definition for prayer like this. Prayer is religious people asking God for stuff. But how does the Bible describe prayer? Listen to this sentence from a letter in the Bible. Rejoice always. Pray continually. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Did you catch that? It says pray continually or pray at all times. So that's not just in some special place or at some special time. That's all the time. And somehow I think it can just be about asking God for stuff. If I'm supposed to pray all the time, I don't think that's always about asking God for stuff. I think we need a different definition for prayer. Try this. Prayer is talking with God. Prayer is communication in a relationship with God. We hope prayer is not just a religious routine. We do. We believe prayer can be a two-way conversation in a relationship with God. Think about your close friends. When you see them at school, you talk. When you are home, you Snapchat or comment on the pictures on Instagram. What do you talk about? Stuff, whatever, all the stuff you like and they like, all the things that happen in your day. You might tell them how awesome they are. You might ask them or their opinion about something, or you laugh together, you listen, or sometimes you even fight with each other. Talking with God can be a lot like that. It's not quite the same because God isn't standing right in front of me or commenting on my posts, but I can hear what God thinks about things by reading the Bible. And I know that God is always there to listen to me. So if my phone battery dies, I can talk to my best friend on earth. I can still talk to my closest friend in heaven. Now, let's go back to that first definition, that prayer is religious people asking God for stuff. This isn't a grand definition, it's just too small. We can still have a religious prayer routines. I like to pray at church and a home group. I like to pray when I wake up, with meals, and at bedtime. But prayer can also be talking with God about my day all day long. Just like other friendships, sometimes we make plans or we have a routine, and sometimes we just talk. And we can still ask God for stuff. God, I want a puppy. God, my grandpa is so sick. Please heal him. But prayer is so much bigger than that. God, this is how I'm feeling right now. God, help me not to punch my brother. God, what do you want me to do in this situation? Just like our other friendships, sometimes we ask our friends for stuff, but our friendships are so much bigger than that. We want to be people who talk with God, our friend, and He's so much more than a friend. He's also our Creator and our Father. Let's look at that Bible verse one more time. Rejoice always. Pray continually. Give thanks in all circumstances. Notice that it says we can pray all the time and give thanks all the time. This is the season for Thanksgiving. Thanking God for His blessings is one great way that we can pray. There's a Thanksgiving prayer in the Bible from David, the king of Israel. David liked talking with God. As we head into our 4-to-1 groups, let me pray David's words for us to hear. I'm thanking you, God, from a full heart. I'm writing the book on your wonders. I'm whistling, laughing, and jumping for joy. I'm singing your song, High God. You will judge the world with justice and rule the nations with fairness. The Lord is a shelter for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you. For you, O Lord, do not abandon those who search for you. Amen. Thank you, God, for caring for us, for making us people who care for each other. What about you? Have you ever tried talking with God? How do you do it? Do you talk out loud or write down your prayers? What do you talk about? How did it go? How did it feel? I hope you have a great 4-to-1 time, and I pray that you'll grow up stronger in your relationship with God, who is always there for you.